a baby deagle. What? Gun showers, YouTubers, it is Friday, July 11th, 2025. We're in Washington, Missouri at the Elks Lodge for the gun show. Now, I know my last video, conventionally speaking, wasn't like a lot of the videos I put out on YouTube, especially when it comes to the gun shows, but I had a lot of items that I had to cross off my list, and I wanted to give you guys an update on the machine gun shoot and tank ride. We got a hold of the winner. She is 15 years old, so we invited her dad along, and to make all of that work, because they were out of town that weekend of July 5th, last weekend, we pushed everything to October 5th, which actually works out a lot better. After speaking with the owner of the tanks, that it's a lot hotter in July than it is October, and it can be pretty insufferable inside one of those from what they're telling me in bad heat. So between all of that, I think it really worked out in the favor. The original winner got to win, and they still get to participate. So we're gonna see that on October 5th. So pay attention to all that coming up. We're gonna be, at this point, just so you guys know, I've got a, was it 2011 Dodge Journey that had, the main bearing went out on me. So anyways, I'm tired of replacing the motor on that thing. And we picked up 100 pounds of tannerite. So look forward to that also on the machine gun shoot that's coming up. Enough updates with me. The gun show should be opening right about now. There's a little line staying outside the door, filtering in. Got a budget of $500. I got a really open mind. Last time I was at this venue, I was able to pick up the Rossi 44 mag lever action gun for $500 out the door. So I'd love to see some type of deal like that today. But we're gonna keep an open mind. Let's get inside and see what kind of deal we can find. All right, we have made it to the doors. All right, guys, beautiful. We got the Marlin 45-7 Dark Series. I love that gun, 1250. We got the Ruger Mini 14 5.56, new in box, 1200. We got another Ruger Mini, what is that, Mini 30? Oh yeah, 7.6239. I don't think I've seen one like that before. That's pretty cool, 1200. The Ruger 1022 carbine, 435 with the bull barrel. Man, that's pretty nice. I know I've been looking for one in stainless. I like that a lot. Got a Browning Mod 26 Invector 12 gauge, beautiful condition, very nice. Run a 700 on that one. Then we've got a Remington Model 31 16 gauge, full choke, pretty gun, 500. We got us a Century Arms Trooper, AK, run a 700. We got us another Century Arms AK, 788. We're running a BB gun. I've got one of these. These are a lot of fun, 150. I paid more than that at the gun show I bought it at, and I got another BB gun there. And we're looking at the MBGL 6 on T15 22 long rifle. Neat little gun. Let's get a little side view on that. Or a 460 on that one. All right, we got the Sky CPX 29mm 300, a Bond Arms 357 38 625, the 6-hour Mosquito 22 350, Smith & Wesson 5.7 700, Springfield Prodigy all done up 1600. Got the Heritage Barkeep 22 150 in the Barkeep mode. I like it. If I could pick one up one day, about 125 I would. Taurus G3 Toro 525, new in box, and we got a custom 1911 and 45 ACP running 900. We got the Remington 870 Express 20 gauge. $395, that seems like a pretty dang good deal. With, Tell me, am I wrong? Am I reading this wrong? Remington 870 Express 20 gauge, Magnum, $395. Seems very fair deal there. And then we've got the Mossberg Model 46B and 22 long rifle, short long rifle, $425. Excuse me. Got a Mossberg New Haven 410 repeater. $350, bolt 410, single shot, I'm guessing. Somebody tell me. Then we got a Remington Model 514, 22 short long rifle, bolt action, single shot, $320. Nice. And we are looking at the Winchester Model 290 and 22 long rifle, nice condition, $360. Marlin Glenfield Model 75 carbine, 22 long rifle, $320. We've got a Civilian Force Arms AR-15, 7.62x39, 2 mag, 760. We've got a CVA Hunter, single shot, 444 Marlin, 1x4 power scope, 450. Another pellet rifles down there at the end. We've got a Remington 870 pump 12 gauge, rifled slug barrel, run 580 there. And we got a Ruger American 7mm 8 with box, owner's manual 600. Mossberg Model 9200 Trophy Slugster Crown Grade 12 gauge. Leopold VX11 scope, 620, a Mitchell Arms High Standard 22 mag, bolt action with 4x scope, around 530 there. And then we got the Remington Model 552 BDL Deluxe Speedmaster, nice, 22 short long rifle, 525. Got the Ruger PC carbine 9mm, takedown with box 570. Got a Rossi Interarms 38 Special 440, Smith & Wesson MP9 Shield 9mm 490, MP9 above that with hard case 2 mags 480. Got the Canic TP9 V2 460, H&R 732, 32 Smith & Wesson single or double action 425. Beretta, okay, APX 9mm semi-auto hard case 495. I'd want a Beretta APX for sure. I'm gonna keep that in mind for sure. That would fit nice in my Beretta collection. Ruger 2245, 22 semi-auto 430. We got Smith & Wesson Model 33-1, 620. Smith & Wesson Model 19-5 Combat Magnum 357 mag 750, and a CZP-10 9mm done up 530. Springfield XD9 495. We got the Ruger Mark II Target 495, and right above that the Ruger new model model Super Blackhawk 44 mag 750. We're looking at the Mossberg 535 425. We've got a single shot 12 gauge, $100. Always speaks my language. $100 shotguns. Then we got the 20 gauge single shot 175. We got another 12 gauge 135 next to it. Got another one for 125, and then we've got a Model 12 1950s Winchester 425. We got a Win Mod 12 16 gauge, nice 16 gauge pump. I like that shroud up top 450, and then we've got the Stevens Scout 225. Very nice, very nice. We've got the Takarev 375 all done up. Man, that's pretty. Does come with everything, right? No, 495 with the 20 round drum. Okay, that makes a little more sense. And then we've got the Takarev again, 275, 25 grip and 20 for the slings, 275 stock, I think. We got another G-Force GF22 and 12 gauge, 275. Got a Radical RF15, 556, 450, 580 with the 50 round drum and a 30 round mag. And we've got another Radical, a little done up. Got the Beta mag on it, running 450 without, 640 as you see package. Very cool. Go back around here. We got us another Takarev TAR-12, 275. Got another one for 275. We've got another Takarev 12 gauge, 275. Again, they're all done up on these signs, so the accessories do cost a little more. What's this? Another 5 round mag, 275 for that Takarev. And we've got a Savage 93G and 22 Winchester Magnum, 500. I like this just based on the stock colors already. 1022 by Ruger, stainless, 340. That's been on the wish list for a while, boys. Very nice. We got the ATI Nomad 150. No, I've been eyeballing. If I'm gonna buy a 1022, I'm gonna get one in stainless. That's just that. So as soon as I saw it, I said, well, that's on the radar. That's going to be on the radar today. I've seen a Beretta APX that meets the budget on there. How you doing, brother?
Good, man.
Another day in paradise?
No, damn right.
No.
Living the dream.
Yeah, I know I am. I know I am. That's what matters most to me, I guess. I have no clue. We got that $500 budget, and then
You got the Eagle, baby Eagle.
I ain't been around that side. Here, let me come around that side.
The Eagle.
Ooh, the baby Deagle.
Put your hand on it. It's full arm.
What?
Yeah, Phil, put your hand on it, though. They can make a universal grip for everybody's hand.
You know my man. Don't do this to me again. Are you trying? You know my budget, and I don't own a fucking Magnum Research. Excuse my language. Nothing.
IWI. That's all you gotta know.
Yeah, I know.
That's your people. That's full armory, man. Full armory. They make a universal to fit anybody's hand. Everybody in the military has to serve. And so I've had guys with big hands, small hands, females. And that's a completely different grip.
Oh no, this feels good, and the fact that I've never owned a Magnum Research, and it's funny, it's the baby Deagle.
Well, they weren't shipping much because they were using it for a while. And now they're showing that they need more money. They've been fighting a war for 3 years, they need some money. So now you can actually finally start to see these freaking cool as shit.
That is.
It's got the little, looks like a Desert Eagle look to it. But
This son of a gun right here. I'm telling you, bro. He does this to me, and I feel bad. But here's the thing: I don't feel bad. This guy knows how to sell. I will tell you this much: there's very few vendors that you know what you're doing, and I love it because dude, I'm like this because he knows. Hey, listen, he knows what I'm gonna offer.
Oh yeah.
He knows, and he only probably showed it to me for a reason, right? I mean, I got my $500 budget. I was originally looking at a Beretta APX I just saw right over there, and then that stainless Ruger 1022.
Guarantee you're not gonna have anything like that.
You son of a gun! I've never owned a.
Hey, anything made by an FBI.
So I don't want to walk away and not make you an offer, because if I walk away, so you know what my budget is. I will offer you $500 for this, and if you can do it, that's all I got. So don't feel bad if I offer you $500. We'll do $500, brother. All right. Well, early in the show, I just got here. I filmed maybe 3 tables, but he knows how to do his job, and I don't mean that like derogatorily, not like it's the job, but you know.
You can plug in a website and you get more business and stuff.
Always. This is the guy he talked to me in my first Glock. I know. And I've never owned a Glock until a couple months ago because of him. So yeah, they don't fit my hand right, but the deal and the rarity of the gun itself, everything. There was a no-brainer. I can't not buy this if he hooks me up. So. I skipped that part. I heard you say it when I was editing the video. So say that again. So whenever somebody buys a gun from you, tell me what happens. Let's go, because you mentioned that when I bought that.
Gun Fest, we got an indoor gun range. You're going to give you a free pass.
Nice.
Come down and use it.
Nice, that is awesome. You mentioned that when I bought that Glock, and I was saying something during the moment, and I was like, oh, I won't make it down there, and I didn't until I opened the gun when I got home, and I realized what that said, and I was like, oh shit, I should have talked about that, because that's a huge perk, right? You get your free range time, you get to.
People don't do it, and we take advantage of it because we have that access. So we want you to buy a gun from us and use it. So
and the thing is, activity breeds activity. If you can get people into your range, more people will come. I own a gym, so I totally get it, dude. You got to get people in there to make people want to, that activity always breeds activity.
We have memberships as well. They start at $375, and then for the military, it's $299.
Yeah. Well, I'm building my own range right now out in Warren County, and I'm buying probably 50 gongs from that guy right there.
Nice.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yeah, good question.
7, 11.
They're making us fill all that part out.
I don't even know what that means. All right, you got my ID.
Yeah.
I left my money with you so I don't accidentally spend nothing, and then I'm going to go film the rest of this gun show. All right, boys. Well, early in the show, didn't expect somebody to show me a Desert Eagle that was within budget either. Love the caliber, 9mm. And overall, gun felt good in my hand, so I was more than happy to make that purchase. This guy, I see him at a lot of gun shows. He knows my budget. He knew what he was doing, and I know what I was doing, so I'm pretty happy with it either way. Let's keep filming. All right, guys, we got a show special, 357 mag and 9mm, 670. On the Taurus 692, we got Taurus Tracker 44 mag, 600. We got the Rock On M200, 300. We got a Ruger Wrangler, 22 long rifle, 230. We got the Charter Arms and 22 mag, short. 8-shot, okay, 450. Then we've got another Charter Arms 9mm, 530. We've got the Smith & Wesson Equalizer with the Easy Slide, 9mm, 560. We've got the Smith & Wesson SD40 2.0, 340. And look at that show special, 380 Easy, 330. Smith & Wesson MP22 Mag, 600. Then we got the Diamondback DB9, 350. Ooh, got mine for 270. I'm happy I got mine when I got it. Ruger Max 9, 9mm, 390. We've got the Taurus G3C in 40, 300. We got Taurus G3C in 9mm, 290. And we've got a Taylor 1911. Ain't never heard of that. 475. We're looking at the Smith & Wesson 38. 6-shot, U.S. property, 750. We got the Colt Detective, 38 Special, 925 above that. Neat little box up there. We've got the Smith & Wesson 38 Special, model 640, 720. Smith & Wesson model 1905, 38 Special. Pearl Grips, 650. Smith & Wesson hand ejector, 32 long, 475. Another Smith & Wesson model 60, stainless, 38 Special, custom, 565. Got the SIG P238 Auto in 380. On a 550, the Para Ordnance Commander 7-shot, only DA auto on the market, 950. We got 750 on this Colt DEA Special. And we've got a Kel-Tec 380, 300. Right, we got the Smith & Wesson Model 37 Airweight, 725, and a Smith & Wesson Model 38 35J60, 850. Beautiful little firearm there. And we've got the Uberti in 45 long Colt. Again, another pretty firearm there, 535. We got the Colt Peacemaker 635. That's a really, really nice condition gun. I like, man, That's pretty. I've got the Cimarron 45 long Colt, 685 up there. We got the Pieta SAA 45 Colt, 600. I've got a 1884 Troop C 63rd New York Cavalry. I'm trying to see all that detail on there. Very neat gun right there. We're on 2750. We got a US M1 Garand, 30-06 World War II. CMP marked excellent bore, around 1750 there. And we've got a Stevens 20 gauge riot gun, 265. Well, that's cool. And a CMP Remington 22 cal, around 1275. 513T, very nice. The Smith & Wesson 32 safety handleless, third model, 450. Smith & Wesson 32 hand ejector, 550. Smith & Wesson 32 hand ejector again, 650. Got the Smith & Wesson 32 hand ejector from 1904 to 1906, 295. Another hand ejector above that, 475. We've got the Smith & Wesson 38 Military Police, 795. Smith & Wesson 1905, fourth change Military Police, 850. Smith & Wesson Military Police, model 1904. Model 1905, 695. And we got a second model of 1902 Smith & Wesson Military and Police nickel plated, 795. Smith & Wesson 38 Chief Special, 725. Military Police Model 10-5, 795. Model 14-1 K38 Target Masterpiece, 985. We got a Smith & Wesson Highway Patrolman Model 28-2, 1050. A Model Rossi Brazil Inner Arms 22, 350. I like that. I like my little 22 revolvers. Colt Police Positive 32-20. First issue 550. Police Positive first issue 32 long 850. Second issue Police Positive 750 and 38 special. And then we've got a Weatherby Mark 11 22 Mark 22 XXII in 22 long rifle with scope. Weatherby Imperial scope, okay, 950. We got a Colt Officer Police 38 from 1932, 985, and then a Colt Army Special Model 795. All right, we're looking at a Remington Models 1907-15 and 8mm. First one on the rack, 18. Let me see that price again, 1850. And then we've got a Savage Model 110E in 308, 675. Got a 2 barrels, 2 scopes on this Thompson Center Encore 300 Win Mag and 50 cal, 1250. Okay. And double barrel Brilling rifle shotgun, 12 gauge, 50 cal, 1100. We got a Zulu flip door hammer shotgun, Africa trade gun, number 4222. I don't see a price. There we go. 350 on that one. And we've got a Stevens 410, 12mm, 300. And we've got a Mossberg Model 183T 410, 350. Last on the rack here is a Jap Arisaka 65 by 50, 400 bucks. And what do we got back here? We've got the Springfield Armory running 800 on that 1911 right there. And then we got 1600 on this Model 17 no dash, very nice. And we got 500 here on this Smith & Wesson Model 38 Special. I'm trying to see the model on here. Model 637 on 500 there. And we've got a nice double barrel running 12 gauge single trifecta Editor 700. Got that nice case hardened finished on that one. And we're looking at a 1100 trap, around 700 right there. Again, look at that finish, very nice. We got us a double barrel 20 gauge, very nice. Run 500 on that one. Got us a very nice, pretty $1,500 double barrel again right there. Man, look at that case hardened finish again, real pretty gun. 600 on that 20 gauge. Not sure the models on these. We got a single shot, not seeing much there. Got 1650 on this filigreed up one here. Again, don't know too much, don't know enough to assume either. We got an IH for 3,500 and an H&R 1954, 2,500. Next to it. I'll get out of their way. We are looking at the Smith & Wesson MP40 M2.0, 375 used. We got a used Kimber Micro 9, 450, Ruger EC9, 200 used, not too bad. Used Canik TP9SF, blue camo, that's pretty good. Ooh, well, slide's a little beat up, so nah, no thank you, 300. GeForce 1911 Chronicle, 400, not used. That's pretty slick, 400. T-Sash 1911 Duty Raider 600, Gearson 2311 45 ACP 820. And we've got the Gearson MC 1911 10mm 650, Gearson 1911 Untouchables ODG Camo 475, Gearson Untouchable Black Camo 475, Gearson 1911 795, and Kimber up top, Kimber Custom 2 45 ACP 700. Far left, up top, Taurus G3C and 40, 300, Smith & Wesson SD 42.0 and 40, 350, Ruger American Compact, Elite Concrete, that one right there, run a 525. And we got Smith & Wesson M&P Shield 2.0, 500. Springfield Hellcat Pro Bundle, 9mm, 585. Springfield Hellcat Pro FDE, 600. Springfield XD Mod 3, 9mm, 330. That one right here. Smith & Wesson M&P Shield Plus, 9mm, 475. Equalizer Bundle, 545 and 9mm, far upper right. To the left there, we got the SIG P365 Fuse and 9mm, 750. Below that, P365X Macro Tac Ops 9mm, 850. And right here, we got the SIG Sauer P365X 9mm, 625. And we've got a SIG P365 9mm, 550. Got the Walther CCP M2 400, Walther PDP Pro 9mm, 800. Glock 47 Gen 5, 635. Glock G45 Gen 5 9mm, 585. Walther P99 Final Edition Bundle, ODG 800, Glock 49 Gen 5 with MOS 625, 43X with MOS 525, Glock 19 Gen 5 MOS 635, and a G48 9mm right there on a 530. Up top right, Taurus G3C 9mm 330. Below that, we'll go down, GX2 285, Canik Met SFT Pro 600. Canik Met FDE 500, the Kimber R7 Mako 435, G-Force 1911 Chronicle 385, Ruger Security 9 Cobalt Blue 375, Ruger EC9 350, another Max 9 365, a Glock, that one right there, G42 Apollo Custom US Distressed Flag in 380 545. To the left of that, a Ruger Security 380. 350, Ruger LCP 380, 275, Ruger Max 380, 325, we got a Glock 25 380 ACP 500, and down here at the bottom, a Glock G42 Apollo Custom in purple 520, Robin's Egg colored Walther PD 380, 420, Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 380, 420, Walther WMP and 22 Winchester Magnum 385, it's pretty neat, I like that. Smith & Wesson MP 22C threaded barrel 465, and a Walther PPQ 22 long rifle, 375. The Ruger S up top right, Ruger SR22, 495. You got a Ruger Mark IV, 22 long rifle, 385. Ruger Mark IV in blue, 22 long rifle, 600. FN 502 tactical, 22 long rifle, 475. Taurus TX 22 compact, 300. Taurus TX with US flag, 22 long rifle, 310. And a Taurus TX22 Toro G2 FDE 330, Taurus M650 in the top there, 400 hammerless, and a Taurus 605 stainless steel with hammer 375, Taurus M605 365 for the 357, Colt Python 1540, Taurus 856 SS 375, Taurus 856 350, Heritage 125, damn good price on the Heritage. And another Heritage 155. I've got the 450 on the G-Force Arms Blade 8. I don't know if I've ever heard of that. That's heavy. Heavy, I like, it's metal though. That's all metal. Huh. To look into one of those. Somebody tell me about these. Anybody got one of these? I mean, that's a robust feeling pistole right there. We got a Marlin 1894 Trapper 357 mag, 1200, and then another Marlin 336 Trapper in 3030, 1200. Got the Kel-Tec Sub 2000, 450. We got another one above it in black, 475. Then we got a G-Force 12 gauge above that, 300. 300 for the G-Force above that. And the very last one on top, I'm just going to assume is 300. We've got the AR-15s, custom distressed blue, 1300 for the one on top. Distressed red, 1300. Black rain, okay, makes a little more sense. We got a AR and FDE 700 and Anderson Arms AR Tactical Gray 700. Got an AR-15 by Bear Creek and 22 ARC 700, and we got 500 on this Anderson and for 500. And then we've got an Anderson AR-15 again, 500, and last one on the rack, M300 Blackout, 500. We're looking at the Browning A-Bolt, 308, 22-inch barrel, 900. Second one on the rack, they're looking at G-Force Arms, GF3 PD 12 gauge, 250. It's like their pump shotgun. I haven't seen them, or many of them to be honest. And we're looking at 600 on this Remington Sportsman 12 gauge used. And then camo, a TriStar Cobra 2, 12 gauge used, 300. And for 400, a Mossberg 835 12 gauge, again used. We got the Colt Anaconda 44 mag, 1400, Colt Gold Cup 1150, another Colt Gold Cup 1100, and the Colt Viper 357 900. Tokarev Special 275, except over here is a high point, and 45 ACP 400. Tokarev's running 280 on those guys right there. We got some more G-Force 12 gauge shotguns. They're all running 280, so we're not going to do them one at a time. And Radical closeouts, 430. Man, I already spent my budget, but I can always use another affordable AR-15, multiple calibers, multiple configurations, all the way down from 350 Legend, 300 Blackout, 7.62 39, standard 5.56. I mean, them are fun. Them are fun. I'd pick one up if I hadn't already spent my money. Got a Sig Sauer Rattler LTMCX 2000. Then we've got the IWI TS12B 12 gauge. That is ridiculous. 1300. Very nice. Very nice. And we got the ISSC Raptor 22 300. Got some Bass Reeves Heritages. I actually own one of these, but I do not see a price tag. I think I paid $125 to $150 max on mine. I don't pay more than $150 for a Heritage. Mauser M20 250. Got a Mauser M20 again 300. Browning Buckmark 500. GSG Firefly 300. Ooh, Solvent Fake Can. What? GSG with faux suppressor 400. That's fun. That's fun. Mauser 1911 422. Again a 22 GSG Mauser 1911 400. Got 400 and 400. We got the Glock G41 650. G21 SF 45 ACP 630. Glock 20 Gen 5 10mm 700. Sorry guys. Glock G29 SF 10mm 630. G29 Gen 5 10mm 650. Glock 31 357 SIG 600. Glock G22 MOS 40 Smith & Wesson 700. Glock 22 40 Smith & Wesson 600. Glock 27 and 40 600. A Glock G34 Gen 5 9mm 700. Glock G34 9mm 650. The 17L Gen 5, ooh, without the port, and it's 700, and I picked one up for 500 pretty recently. That's very cool. Glock G45 9mm 600, Glock 19X 9mm 650, Glock 19 Gen 5 9mm 600, and in the back the Glock 43X Hawaiian 600. What are we looking at here? Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0 Performance Center 5-ported 9mm, all done up 800. I mean, that's a good, ooh, okay, the laser's on even. I just had to turn that off. I bet it's a Shake Awake, probably Shake Awake. And we've got the Smith & Wesson running 500 on MT with fixed sights, MP 2.0. We've got a Kimber Solo 9mm use, 700. We got a Colt 2000. Ugh, could be a second Colt in my price range. If I see this one again someday, might just have to do it to say I got two. It is used, 500. We got the Kimber Raptor 2, 45 ACP, 1400. Got the Auto Ordnance 1911, 45 ACP, 1500. Auto Ordnance 1911 A1, 700. And the Traditions 1873, 45 Long Colt, 700 right there. Got the Taurus G3C 350, Charter Orange Pink Lady 500, Taurus G2C 300, G3C 300, a G3C 9mm 300, and a G3C Optic Ready 350. Rossi RP63 357 mag 480, Taurus GX2 9mm 330, Diamondback DB9 330, another Diamondback DB 380 330. Again, I'm very happy I picked mine up. I really like it as a little carry gun because they're so light, good for gym shorts. But I picked mine up, I think it was $270. CZP-10, 500. We got the Ruger Security 9 Pro 400. Taurus Deputy. I'd like this one day too. That's just so pretty. Very shiny. I don't know if my camera's catching all that. 600. HK VP9 650. We got another HK VP9B 650. The Rock On AL22 9-round. Ooh, that's hefty. I've seen this before. I do like that as well. 500. I like 22s, man. Rock Island 1911 22 TCM 500. Rock Island 1911 and 380 300. I haven't seen that one, I don't think, before. Huh. Rock Island in 1911 45 ACP 500. We got an Adams AD9 for 300. That's a real square grip for sure. Not for my hands. EAA Gearson MCP 35 9mm 600. Rock Island 1911 400. Springfield Echelon 650. Another Echelon 9mm 680. We got the Echelon Comp 9mm 700. Sorry, Springfield 10mm XDM Elite 650. What are we looking at here on this one? We're looking at the Springfield Armory Hellcat 700. Springfield Hellcat 9mm 600. Car CW9. This one's the Pro. Probably comes with more, I'm guessing, than that for the price difference. We got the Car CW9 400, CW9 9mm 400, Springfield 1911 Ronin 900, and TSAS US Army's 400. Man, I've seen some good deals though on the Night Raiders and stuff. I've got one of these. I would most definitely wait. I appreciate it. All right, we're looking at the Stevens Mod 22 410 over under. Hell yeah, and case hardened. That's awesome. On a 900 right there. We got the Savage Mod 24, 22 long rifle, 20 gauge. Again, over under. Awesome. This guy's table is great all the way. Starting up. 925 on that one. We got another Savage 22 410. No serial number. Case hardened again. 900. Then we've got a 1923 to 1935 Remington Mod 2520, 1050. We got the Remington 141 pump, 35 Remington. 750. Savage Model 99, 308, 825. Got the Savage Model 99 again. Let's see the caliber, 950. Winchester Model 88 and 243, 1050. Then we got the Winchester Model 12 gauge. Beautiful. 925. And the Winchester Model 12 again, full. 30-inch barrel, 875. We got the Winchester Model 70 XTR Sporter with a scope on 1250 there. And then we got the Anschwitz, I don't want to pronounce that wrong, Model 54 match, 22 long rifle, very pretty gun. I'll see if you can see that shine on that barrel right there on a 1200. Got another pretty gun right here, Remington Model 1100, 12 gauge, 3-inch Magnum, 700. Then got the Winchester Model 37, single shot, 500 on that one. We got a Stevens Model 940, 410. Should see a price on there, around 250. We've got a Revelations Model 350K 410, 240. We got 700 on this double barrel 410, very nice. 700. We got a Savage Model 340 and a 223 with scope, 575. Savage Mod 340A 3030, 500. And we've got the Stevens 322A and 22 Hornet, 585. And we got a Marlin Mod Golden 39A. 825 and 22. Got a Mossberg 46B target, 22 long rifle and short, 425. Ooh, what's this pretty Browning right there? That's nice. That's beautiful. Very cool. Very cool. We're looking at the 2 mags holsters Browning model BDA 380. Around $1,000 right there. Very pretty gun right there. I don't think I've ever seen one like that. Ishapur Enfield 762x51, 675, and we've got a Colt Match Target Competitor H-Bar, 2000. We got a CAI model 5966A1 and 76239, on 895. And last but not least, the SKS Granish Albania Rare 76239, 900. Very cool. All right, we've got the H&R in 38, run 350. We got the Colt Commando Revolver in 38, $1,000. Another Colt 357 in 1250, and the FIE in 22, 200. Got 500 on that black powder up there. Not too much about that one. I can see. Got 375. This old snubby thing. What is that? What is that? Seems awkward. Got a Browning Buckmark 22 long rifle, 575. Springfield A1 semi, 775. And down at the bottom of the table here, we got the Smith & Wesson Model 40, 575. We got a Target match. Let's see, I'll pull that tag out. Ruger Mark IV 22, 475. Springfield 1911, 775. Got the Ruger EC9, 400. SIG M18, 750 used, no. And a SIG 226, 40 Smith Wesson, 900. And we got the Browning high power, 9mm, 1150. Got 350 on this. Boys, what is that? I don't know. There's one next to it. A Drax 1907 for 450. I don't know anything about those. So anybody who'd like to educate me, I'm here for it. Thank you. Got an FN Mod 1922 and 32 ACP 600. Got a Colt 1903 and 32 ACP 900. Colt 1903 again, 850. Got an FN 1902 32 ACP 675. And a Ruger MK2 20 rifle 475. We got 1,000 on this. What brand is that? I know he don't mind if I grab and look. Very cool. Intratech from Miami, Florida, 9mm. That'd be fun. That's for sure fun. $1,000 bucks. Got a M11 with 3 mags, so it's a Mac. I'm not sure the caliber. I guess 9mm, 1100, and a Walther P38 9mm, 750. All right, we got the Keltec 12 gauge. We're on 775. We got the I like this one. Rock Island mag fed pump. I already spent my money. I got caught up with it. I got a baby Desert Eagle earlier. Or I've been wanting one of these pump mag feds for a long time, and I haven't seen them at the shows. Remington 870, 12 gauge, 385. A Charles Daly 12 gauge, model 30, 325. Beautiful Field Marshal commemorative P38, 3500. Beautiful gun right there. Let's go. Wait. What did you just, hold on, because this is recording and I love doing things candidly. What did you just say?
Pickled quail egg.
A pickled quail egg, you son of a gun, because I'm going to do it for the camera.
Yeah, I was going to say you need to.
All right, so. If you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough. I'm not brave, I'm dumb. Pickled quail eggs.
And that's what my husband.
And he's watching me, waiting for me to gag. I can see him in my peripherals going,
So
nope.
you grab one, just grab the whole thing off the top.
Hold on, we gotta see the whole thing. I don't want to make a mess. And yeah, guys, we're doing this. Not bad at all. It reminds me of an Italian vinaigrette.
Okay, so now we can tell who's up in other class, because I have no idea what that is.
It's a salad dressing. It's got a vinegary flavor, but it's not overpowering, and it didn't change the flavor of the egg. So
Got a little trash right here.
that was really not that bad. It was really not that bad.
Flavor, if you want to try that one.
I'm gonna buy one from you. I didn't intend to. I'm already out of budget. I already spent all my money. So I do YouTube. I go around and I buy guns and I show people that this is a good commerce and nothing illegal is happening and it's just good fun, and I vlog it.
Well, what's your YouTube channel?
The Gun Show Show.
Oh, okay.
I go to gun shows and I show people the gun show, and I buy guns and I try to support everybody at the gun show. So
The Gun Show.
I done already spent my whole budget, but I have a little cash and I would like to support you guys.
We have change.
So give me some pickled quail eggs. We got 12 bucks. You keep the change. I appreciate you snagging me up.
Do you want a little?
And you recommend, yes please, and you recommend which one I take home.
Oh, we'll just get you one right here.
Okay.
And they need to go in the fridge.
Okay.
You know, I mean, we make them and then, you know, you let them sit for a day or two and then you put them in the fridge.
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. It really, truthfully, wasn't that bad. I honestly didn't know what to expect. Never ate a pickled egg, nothing. And yeah, that was actually pretty good.
Well, I'm
So.
glad you enjoyed it.
No, and again,
we'll hunt you down.
I expected to go, to be utterly honest. And I was like, don't do it, just don't do it out loud, just don't make it feel bad. But I also want to capture reality, and that's why I'm glad it was good, because honestly, that so the viewers can see that too. And if anything, you got that, can I take a picture of your lid and put it on YouTube? And I love showing off what they have at the gun shows available. So,
Engraving here.
all right, laser engraving at the gun show.
Laser engraving. I can do stipling. I can do.
Let's get that one on the
custom
right.
graphics. I also do Cerakote.
So if I brought a gun here, you could do a gun?
Yep.
Okay.
This one here, the Milwaukee. I did the little Milwaukee M's laser stipple on there.
That's cool. That is cool. We got the Makita. Oh, it's what house were you born into as a man? You know, where's the green one? I don't own the green tools. But what are those called? Ryobi. There it is. That's awesome. Let me get your sign up here, brother.
Don't forget the Nintendo Zapper down.
Oh yeah, I'm an 80s baby. That's right. Well, that's cool. I like that. That is awesome. That's awesome. Word on the street, y'all deep frying hot dogs here. You got a nice shirt on.
Deep fried.
Let me get one of them. All beef, deep fried hot dogs. I hope it settles well with that quail egg I ate. All right, thank you very much. All right, guys, we have got a deep fried hot dog. Let's get us our signature mustard. Put some mustard on that bad boy. Let's go outside and we'll come back, see if our name's been ran. Thank you. For you. Oh. There you go. Yep, nah, they got me quail. Some lady made me eat a quail egg on video, so I'll buy some from you too, and they were pretty good. And I'm out here to test the hot dog out. They've deep fried them, so anyways. Have a wonderful day, sir.
You too.
All right.
What gun did you get?
Well, Baby Desert Eagle, a 9mm.
Baby Desert Eagle. Okay.
Wasn't too bad. Had $5.50 on it. I got for $5 out the door total, so.
That's good.
Yep.
All right.
Thank you, sir. That's pretty good, deep fried. Different texture on the outside. Paid $3. Not bad at all. Well, house that down. All right. I've had boiled, microwave, and grilled hot dogs. I've cooked them on a stove, smoked them, which is pretty good. Smoked hot dogs are pretty good. I don't think I've ever had a deep fried one. That was all right. I might have to do that at home. So it is hot. It is hot. Let's head back in that gun show. We'll see if my name is done being ran. So they got me delayed.
Can you believe that?
Yeah, no, it's just a shame that as being a great patriotic tax-paying American to these pedophile motherfucking government, excuse my language, that they're gonna delay me on my Second Amendment right. But I'm a pretty outspoken guy, so maybe that's why they did
That's
it.
hysterical.
I'm a water the tree of freedom kind of guy, so maybe that's why I'm very vocal on social medias. Oh well, appreciate you guys,
Yes,
appreciate you guys. We'll take care of this in another day. All right, well, another successful gun show, guys, but we're going home almost empty-handed. We're only getting this bottle of quail eggs, which that lady was smart, talking about get the guy on the camera to eat some, which it was actually pretty good. It was nutritiously good. I would love some with jalapenos, to be honest. While we were able to pick up that Beagle today, a 9mm, we aren't going home with it today. They're gonna give me a phone call when it clears. They've got me on a little bit of a delay. There's a thing here in Missouri now where they'll accept a CCW. And the unfortunate thing is I did not re-up my CCW here in Missouri in 2017. I'm against paying that every 2-year $100 tax. I think it's not acceptable to have to pay for my rights. Because in Missouri, you don't have to have your CCW concealed carry anymore. Anyways, so I don't have one. I really do think I now need to go ahead and go back and re-up my Missouri CCW, just strictly speaking for the channel alone. It'll save me 20, 30 minutes, I guess, between purchases. As always, guys, thank you for liking, subscribing, hitting that bell so you're notified of my future adventures, and thank you for following me on this one. I'll see you guys at the next.